Hello wonderful people, welcome to Maria Nice Designs. Today I'm going to be coloring in a Prima Marketing Prima Princess named Coco. I'm using Copic alcohol markers, and boy do I wish I could color this fast. But I just thought I'd come in and just have a relaxing coloring session. I'm using lots of skin tones, and she's a fairly large stamp. She's probably like a 5x6, just about. I know that the card that I made at the end was closer to like a 5 1/4 by about 7 1/4. So she's a little bit, good size stamp, and it's absolutely wonderful to practice on for skin and hair. And here I'm just using an E11. I'm kind of darkening the edges of the arms so it gives it more of a round look to it. So anything that you would shadow the edges and leave the center with a little bit of a highlight, a little bit lighter, it kind of gives the a little more dimension and the illusion of it being a rounded object. So I'm just filling in her face, as you can see. I'm doing her cheek area and her lips. And I just thought that I would come in and maybe put some music and have you relax and enjoy some coloring, nice little session of coloring. And I will come in from time to time just to give a little bit of information on what I'm doing in the coloring of this wonderful Prima Marketing Princess that they call Coco. So I'll be back soon. Enjoy. Here I'm coloring in the sleeve that has some folds in it. So you would basically take the deepest of the color family you're using, that marker, and fill in the darker areas that are dipped down into the fold. And I actually did do some, I guess Sandy Allnut calls it color glazing. I just call it underpainting, like you would do in watercolor. You just put a color down first and then wait for it to dry, and alcohol markers dry pretty quickly, and then you just go over the color to tone it into a different shade of the original color you had placed down first. I will have all the markers listed below, and I will categorize them, what I use for the skin and hair and the dress and things like that. There's a lot of shading in the hair. She has a lot of folds and some intertwining pieces, and then she has it where it like kind of undulates under her neck and away from her, probably over her shoulder, and then it goes down into her hand, and she just looks like she's enjoying the day and contemplating her life and looking forward to her future. I just like to make up little stories about the characters that I color. And I like to use a lot of golden browns. They're very rich colors to me. I do plan on practicing some other colors, some black and some blonde. I know that I had previously put a photo of one that I had colored of the same princess on Instagram, and her color hair was more of like a reddish. It had a lot more highlight to it, so it definitely was a lighter version of her hair, and some of the leaves and flowers were a little bit different as well in coloration. But yeah, I'm going in and shading the darker areas around. I go from lightest to darkest and then back out from darkest to lightest. I try to keep some highlights in between so it looks like the hair is flowing and has movement, and gives it a lot of texture and a lot of brilliance and shine. So I do enjoy coloring so much. It's one of my favorite things to do. So I guess that's what you'll find mostly on my channel. And I do appreciate you all my subscribers, coming back and just checking out what I have up on my channel. And, hopefully you're sharing with people that you would think would enjoy this. And just wanted to just be very grateful to you. I'm going to be having a hop soon to thank you for being a subscriber and being a loyal subscriber. I really appreciate you. And I hope you continue to enjoy the coloring. I will let you enjoy some more music and be back momentarily. Here I'm about to color the hummingbird. So if you would like to know or to see a slower version of this video, just let me know. It does take about 2 hours to color something like this, so I could make it into shorter sessions and just show you different sessions for each area. But mostly, I just wanted this to be for just an enjoying, relaxing way of just kind of hanging out. So just let me know in the comments below your thoughts, what you would like to see more of on my channel. I would really love to interact with you and get to know you, and I appreciate your time. So I look forward to hearing in your comments below. Enjoy. So here I'm going to switch camera angles, and I'm just curious as to what your thoughts are on the angle. If it's easy for you to see, if it's more difficult, just let me know. I'm kind of playing with different camera angles to kind of bring you in closer to get a better look at what I'm actually doing when I color. From overhead, it's not as easy to depict, what exactly is being shown, because as you can see, I'm holding the marker kind of far down towards the tip, only because I'm making finer lines, and that entails a little better grip of the marker, and you can't really hold it further up. At least for me personally, I find it more difficult to do the detailing aspect of coloring with these markers when I hold it further up the barrel. So I just thought, well, if there's a way to come a little closer to get you to see up front and close and personal as to what is entailed in coloring. If you look pretty closely, there's a lot of the very tip of the marker there, the chisel tip. I use the very edge of the chisel tip. And I was basically just cleaning up the arm area below where the purple dress is, where it ends at her, I guess, below her chest, because a little bit of the purple got onto the skin of the arm. Here I'm just showing you I'm using a Gina K stamp set. It says Dream Big. I'll have that listed below as well. And I'm doing the gold embossing. That's a We Are Memory Keepers punch, just for the corners. Some Connect glue, gluing down a piece of white paper inside the black so it makes it a little bit easier to write on. I had a smudge, so I guess you saw the mono eraser going in there and cleaning that up. So I'm going to gold emboss in there as well. So there you go. That is time to make it nice and shimmery. I'm using Crafter's Companion Sparkle Pen, and I'm just going crazy here. I'm doing her flowers, pieces and parts of her hair. I did her lips, her eyeshadow, even her teeny weeny little fingernails. I did the bird completely. I mean, this bird is glittery. It's absolutely gorgeous. I had so much fun sharing this with you today. I appreciate you stopping by, and I look forward to reading those comments. Please give me a thumbs up, share, subscribe, and like my channel, and I'll see you again soon. Blessings. Bye-bye.